Okay, fella Mazda Miata owners, NA and NB. Recognize this? This is the dipstick. I jerry-rigged something at the end because those always break off, but a lot of people complain that they can't push the dipstick all the way back in when they pull it out. And there's a reason for that. It's not an obstruction past the dipstick tube, it's actually before it. It's right around the area where the flare is. The flare is about 1 inch up from that rubber O-ring on the tube side. And the easiest way to really make it work better is at the very end of your dipstick itself, just round it off with a file a little bit. It's got such an edge on it, it was almost cut flat with a saw, maybe at the factory, not a saw, but who knows. But if you put a round edge on the dipstick itself, it will no longer catch itself inside the tube before it even reaches the end where the rubber O-ring is that you see right there. Some are easier than others. You will notice that when you pull the dipstick tube out that you'll see the flare towards the end. Because this one is painted, you really can't see it, but it is there. And it's not so much the flare, but it's where they use the tool to crimp onto the tube. It's crunched it a little bit, and what it did was cause a very large obstruction all the way around inside the tube. And you'll feel that dipstick bottom out when you try to push it back in every time. So if you just round off your dipstick at the very end just a little bit, it should solve your problem. Hope it all helps. Happy Miata Motors.